He has a wine bottle up some dude's ass, and he's lifting the dude up, and he's pouring wine out of his ass into a cup. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Peace, and I'm back with another movie review. And today, I want to talk about the gayest movie I've ever seen in my life. I don't think there's gay pornos that are gayer than this movie. Gay dudes might see the movie and be like, nah, that's way too gay. This movie's gay, but it's also hilarious, and it's it's hella funny. This is a good ass movie, and that movie is Bruno. So you may be thinking to yourself, Peace, how gay can this movie be? Well, I'll tell you. In the first 2 minutes, he has a wine bottle up some dude's ass, and he's lifting the dude up, and he's pouring wine out of his ass into a cup. And this dude is riding an elliptical, and attached to the elliptical is a dildo, and it's going in and out of another dude's ass. That's my normal Tuesday night. So, what is the movie about? The movie's about Bruno. He's a gay Austrian actor, and he's trying to come to America so that way he can be rich and famous, because he's like obsessed with celebrity culture in Hollywood. He wants to be famous so bad. He literally goes to the Middle East to talk to Israelis and Palestinian Muslims or whatever out there, and you know how they feel about gay people. He sits down with an Israeli guy and a Palestinian guy. He makes them hold hands, and he's talking about stopping the war and how to bring peace in the Middle East just so that way he can be famous. And it kind of reminds me of what y'all fake activists do on Twitter. Y'all want to throw out peace in the Middle East, virtue signal, just to make yourself feel better, to make yourself look better. Y'all need to cut that shit out. Because you could throw all those nice words out on social media and Twitter, but you won't lace up and go help out in the war. You won't go help out in the hospitals. So shut that shit up. And the funny thing about the movie is, if you've seen Borat, this is the same dude, Sacha Baron Cohen. This dude is an amazing actor. His accents, his mannerisms, everything about the movie is hilarious. And I like Austrian and German movies. They make some of the best underground horror movies. The gore effects that they put on in these horror movies are some of my favorites. So Germany and Germans and those type of movies, they have a special place in my heart. And he's so committed to this role. He goes and talks to this so-called terrorist, and he starts talking to him, saying how like Osama bin Laden looks like a homeless Santa Claus. And the interpreter tells him, and the so-called terrorist leader is like, you need to get the fuck out right now. Because this little movie could have turned into a snuff film, and that would have been the end of Sacha Baron Cohen. And he's the ultimate troll. I don't know if some people are in on it, but he literally has a black baby, and he goes onto like a talk show with a bunch of black people in the audience, and he's showing pictures of the baby on a cross, the baby with bees on its face. He's doing whatever he can to be rich and famous just so that way he can get publicity. And that pertains to nowadays. People do the dumbest shit. They're rich and famous, like just off being a meme. He even goes to like a Christian counselor to like turn him straight, and he asks like, what if I start playing a flute? And the Christian counselor's like, okay, as long as it doesn't remind you of your old life and how you put hard stuff in your mouth. And then he asks him, what if I put it up my Ashton, whatever they say for ass out there. He even goes to like a martial arts expert, like karate, and he's like, okay, what do I do if a homosexual attacks me with 2 dildos? And he starts flailing the dildos at the instructor, and the instructor's like smacking the dildos with his hands. He's karate chopping them, he's kicking the dildos. And then he gets the karate instructor on the ground. He's like, okay, what if a homosexual attacks me from behind? Because he's trying to like de-gay himself. So he's like trying to take self-defense, because he's like, I attract a lot of gay guys. What do I do if they try to come on to me? Pause. He even ends up at an orgy, and the guys that are screwing the women, he's like talking to the guys like, you're doing a good job, you're doing a good job. He's patting them on the shoulders, he's rubbing their legs, and the dudes are all getting creeped out about it. And you couldn't make a movie like that nowadays. It'd be too controversial, it'd get canceled. There's no freedom of creativity anymore, because this movie is fucking hilarious. This and Borat were before their times, and you'll never see movies like these again, because people are just too sensitive nowadays, and you can't do nothing. You can't say nothing. So, if you got a gay sense of humor like me, because I'm not gay, I ain't got no problem with gay people, but my sense of humor is just out there. If you got a sense of humor for this type of shit, Bruno is definitely up your alley. Pause again. I highly suggest this movie. It'll keep you laughing from the beginning to the end. And that's about it. It's your boy Peace. Like, comment, subscribe. If you've seen the movie, let me know your favorite part. If you haven't, go watch it, get back to me, and I'm out.